On this episode of
Dead Dodge Garage, of course. Hemi stuff. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. What could possibly go wrong? That helps. That was too easy. Today on Dead Dodge Garage, it's a 426 Hemi. I've never even touched a Hemi before. Boop. The good news is, I get to work on this today. The bad news is, I can't show you the car it's in. It's a secret. What do you know about dual Carter 4-barrels? Well, I don't know very much, but I'm gonna learn. I know quite a bit about, well, one Carter 4-barrel, so it's just that twice, right? Luckily, we have this, the factory service manual. It's almost as cool as the engine. Oh yes, and because they still haven't perfected smell-o-vision, I must tell you, this reeks of 30-year-old gasoline. It stings the nostrils. Doing some light reading. Not my strong suit. Not because I can't read or anything, but, you know, it's not exciting. If you take the time to read the factory service manual, it tells you to adjust the idle speed and mixture screws on both carburetors. One problem. This doesn't have that. In reality, it's way easier than that. All I have to do is close this book and adjust it like it's a single 4-barrel. Neat. We will save the world. The list is getting longer. In case you find yourself adjusting the carburetors on an OE setup on a 426 dual quad Hemi, the idle screw is not the idle screw. This is off of the solenoid. It does work on this car. That screw was jacked way in, and that's why it idles so high. So figure that out, but still doesn't really seem happy. Just a quick reminder that Hemi cars are still cars. That's not ideal. Well, since the heater core checked out, we'll let this thing cool off. And while it does, I'm going to take off that forward carburetor, the secondary one, and look in there for treasures. The idle solenoid is used to prevent dieseling. Trust me, you need it. This is your front Hemi carb on drugs. Let's see what's inside. Well, that should do something, and it doesn't. Pay attention to that, that might be important. This thing's got huge metering rods. It says something like 45 to 82 on there. It's definitely a bigger jet than the 113 that's standard on later carbs. We're learning things, and we're smelling things. I got this gasket off perfectly, but unfortunately the last guy goobered it up, so I have to replace it anyway. This is all disgusting. Look at this! Gross stuff, and it's brown.
does he make sound?
Yes,
I think
he still does. Look at this. It's green. Still gross. Much lower though. That's gross. Okay. Here's what you don't want to see. Fuzz on the needles. One of these was sea solid, which explains, I suppose, the fun color in the bowl that matched it. Hey, that's looking a lot better. Fortunately, there are two of them. A common issue on these AFBs is worn out throttle shaft. And this one definitely has that. Unfortunately, I can't fix it. You don't want me bushing your throttle shafts. It'll take 3 years, and the car will be on fire when it's done. So, we're just gonna let it be what it is for now. It looks better. Not so much in there. Well, hey, it's better. It's much nicer than that one. Far from perfect. Needs a soak. Unfortunately, ran into my old arch nemesis, time. So back on it goes for now. Yay! Missed it by that much. Yet another beautiful morning, and time for more Hemi stuff. Well, the guy that writes my paycheck and the owner of this car decided that this carb is not just good, it's good enough. So we're gonna make that one look the same and clean it out. The progressive secondary carb linkage is funky. I'm sure it'll go back together right. Why are you like that? Second verse, same-ish as the first. Ooh. Oh good, more smells. Although this car has spent, well, most of its entire life just sitting around, I had a theory the rear carb would look better because fuel actually runs through it. Whereas the front one, fuel just sits there because it's only used when you put the pedal to the metal and stuff. No such luck. Looks like crap. Yeah. Could be worse. Note, these air horn gaskets are not right. They're actually covering the air bleeds, which stick through. So all of them are clogged solid. That could be a problem. Tell you what, it's kind of cool working somewhere where these are just on the shelf. Oh yeah. So the thing about floats is that they float, Georgie. Man, restoration is fun. Not that this thing's gonna be OE gold when I'm done or anything. That ain't me. But it will work how it should, and it'll smell better. If you find yourself rebuilding a pair of Hemi Carbs, or really any carter like this, you're gonna wanna check this little check weight here. Same problem I had on the Demon, actually. Both of these were stuck solid. That one still is. Good. When these weights are stuck solid, your accelerator pump nozzle does nothing, and that is a problem. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Cinnamon roll. Life's short, man. Stop to eat the confectionery. Hemi car will still be there when you're done, probably. Hey, that ain't bad. Not perfect. Not the greatest in here. I could probably spend a lifetime cleaning that, and it still wouldn't look great, so I'll throw in the towel at some point. The magic carburetor dip sauce works wonders. Much better. I'm going somewhere between overboard and not hard enough. But hey, got an accelerator pump now. That's cool. Pro tip, don't let solvent sit in your gloves. Chemical burns are serious business. I just gotta put all this back together and we'll be somebody. Man, it's kind of beautiful. And it does this. Not bad. Not bad. Well, close, but not quite. Well, what the heck do I know about Hemis? Not very much. But I know plenty about those thingies. And I think we've been pretty successful here. There's plenty more to do with this guy, but carbs are looking pretty good. Gotta check the timing. Tune the thing, you know. But it sounds pretty darn good as it is. There you go. Yeah, I need this in my life. More on that later. Thanks for watching. And remember, don't be part of the problem. Be the entire problem.